Antica, Malopamina, please do not compare naked.
No, killing bitches all I know. Piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know.
On my shirt is rumpled. This has been my song.
Show my love, I give her money and I give her comfort.
And I go still put that on top.
To pull up, no man. Worry, I'ma make nothing worry.
Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. You guys, I never introduced myself. So, for those that don't know, I'm Danielle Udo. People call me Danny. Almost everybody calls me Danny. I feel like it's my close friends that call me Danielle. Like, close friends and family. But even then, my friends be calling me Danny. But, yeah. So, I put on my Instagram story that you guys should send me some questions. So, I'm gonna answer them today. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you should be following me on Instagram so you can see when I'm asking these questions and when I'm doing these videos. Okay? And I think that's the platform I'm most active on, Instagram. I'm trying to get on there on TikTok too, so y'all follow me on TikTok too, but yeah. Anyways, I literally said, ask me anything y'all wanna know. Hurry, hee hee. Y'all don't like these questions. They're cool, they're nice. But my mirror is right here. So I'm gonna be looking like this, but trust me, we locked in, okay? Okay. Let's get into brows first. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, my skin has been eating. I don't know for what reason. I think it's just the grace of God. I've been reading the Bible. So for brows, this is my holy grail products for brows. These two. These two, don't look at my nails. These two products will get your brows stuck. And I'm only gonna do this today because I'm really just doing this for content. But normally, whenever I'm going out, I'm usually put this on because this is gonna have her stuck up there. Anyways, let's go. And I'm just gonna go in order with these questions because why not? So the first question was real deep. Oh my God. What inspired you to become the person that you are today? That's a good question. But first, I have to look at the person that I am today. I'm a 23-year-old that has a 9-to-5, a clothing brand, and I do content. I'm pretty much doing everything that I want to do except for no. Actually, I wouldn't say I'm doing everything I want to do because I have other goals and stuff when it comes to the fashion industry. But I feel like I'm on track to doing the things I want to do, if that makes sense. So, except for my 9-to-5, that one is just for capital, unfortunately. And I don't know how to, no, I know how to get out of it, and I will get out of it. But what inspired me to become the person I am today? I think I just wanted to take control of my own life, because it's like normally like Nigerian parents, they want you to just, well, at least mine, let me not generalize because I know times are changing. But mine, they wanted, you know, just become a doctor, lawyer, pick something. And at one point in my life, I wanted to be all of those, doctor, lawyer, engineer. It's crazy. But not really, because, you know, it was just like, that's all I knew. Growing up, I didn't even know you can do anything outside of that. Like, I didn't know it was possible for people to stop going to school after high school. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that was so ingrained in my mind. Like, right after elementary, middle school, high school, college, you get a job. I thought that's what every single person did. So after high school, I'm seeing some of my high school classmates that are just like working regular jobs because like their parents don't have the money or they don't have the money for them to go to school. And it's like, dang, okay, this is just a world I've just been conditioned to live in because of my parents. Do you understand? So I think what inspired me to become the person I am today is me breaking out of that. Like, I didn't just want to do the norm. I didn't want to just do the regular same old. You know what I mean? Because that is not a fulfilling life. Like, right now in my 9-to-5, it's just so unlike me for me to still be here. Which is why I feel like I just need to work harder, because I really did not imagine myself to be at this job for over a year. And I've been here for like a year and maybe like 3 months. And I literally feel so Anyways, but I'm just going to keep on working hard and becoming the person I do want to be. But I definitely feel like I'm on track. Next question. One said, at what age do you want to be married? That's a good question. Today. No, I'm kidding. I want to be married whenever the person that is going to treat me right for the rest of my life comes into my life. I don't want you to treat me right for 1 month. I don't want you to treat me right for 1 year. I don't want you to treat me right for 5 years. I want you to English. I want you to treat me right forever. And I want you to know you're going to treat me right. And of course, I'm going to do the same. But it also needs to be someone that I don't want to settle for the person either. Do you understand? Like, I want it to be like someone that I really want to. So I guess ideally, I want to be married in my late 20s. Ideally, married in late 20s. Like, I want to have my first kid in my early 30s. So, early 30s. Yeah. I want to have my first kid in my early 30s. So yeah, let's be for real. Or shit, it could be my late 20s too. Let's see how time works. The next person said, main advice on a girl about to enter her 20s. Ooh, girl, about to enter your 20s. That's a good question. Main advice. I could give you a couple, but the main advice, whatever burning desire that you have in your heart to do something that's like you're passionate about, start. I mean, like right now. As in, like, don't stop watching this video, but right after you're done watching this video, start. Make a plan. Don't spend too long making that plan though, but start it. Like, whether it's you want to sing, you want to do fashion design, you want to act, start it as soon as possible, because like you can't expect to, some people become overnight successes, and not really, because they were working on it for a while and you just didn't know. But the people that actually do have that, you know, crazy blow up overnight story that just happens every once in a blue moon, that's rare. But normally, the people that it looks like it happened for them overnight, they were working since they were a teenager on it. Like, you'll see people now, oh my God, she's 21 and she blew, or something like that. Like, for example, that girl that sings that water song, make me, that girl, she's 21. I'm just like, oh my God, this 21, I'm 23. Like what? Let's see my mates. Like, do you understand? And I was talking to somebody on the phone the other day, and I was like, oh my God, she's so young, blah, 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 blah. She's doing it, her thing. And they're like, oh my God, yeah, like, but she's been doing it for a long time though, because like apparently like the person I was talking to met her 3 years ago. 3 years ago, the babe was 19. And for them to have met, that means the babe was doing the music sometime before that. Do you understand? Like, so she probably started when she was 16. Do you know, like, just start. Like, whatever you're doing, just, and whatever you want to do, start. And if you don't know, spend time alone and figure it out. Because trust me, you don't want to regret anything in life, okay? Somebody just asked me another crazy question. Not crazy, but it was like, it's a good question. Someone said, why did you start designing clothes? Not when, but why? That's a good question. Okay, so I started designing clothes because I'm naturally a creative person. But I started because I wanted to express my creativity in a way that exudes confidence. So when it comes to being creative or just being in the creative world, I feel like clothing is always going to tell a story immediately. And I say that because, for example, another creative career is like musician. That's creative. When it comes, and you can exude confidence through your music. But when it comes to clothing, that speaks louder than words, because that's literally first impression. When you walk into a room, your clothes in a way can determine how confident you are. You know what I mean? Based on what you're wearing. Your clothes speak before you do. And I wasn't always a confident person growing up. So it's like, no, I'm going to take control of my life and do something that exudes confidence for me. And it's like, I'm creating this brand for women only. If you want to dress in my clothes, you can. If you're a boy, that's fine. But it's a women's wear brand that is meant to make women feel confident. Do you understand? And that is pretty much what I'm striving to show in my clothing every day. That's the story I'm trying to tell with the pieces that I create. It's like that first impression has to be it. And that's exactly why I create, because there's people that aren't confident. They can't just use their personality to win over a room, but your outfit can. People can walk up to you and say, oh my God, I love this. Where'd you get it from? Then boom, that confidence is there. They can start talking to everyone in the room. That's the woman I do it for. Did you get? I'm gonna cry. That was so emotional. But yeah, that's who I do it for. Hope that answer made sense. Let's grab dinner soon. How do I block men off my page? No, I'm kidding. Not a question, but good to see a fellow Udo also doing their thing in design. Good job. Oh, thank you. I love when people give me their flowers. Flowers to you back. Someone said, where do you shop mostly? That's a good question. Because believe it or not, I don't sew that much anymore. Like, when I'm sewing, it's literally just for content, and even that has even kind of slowed down just because like I wanted to switch over to like focusing on my brand a lot. But I'm gonna get back into sewing for fun though, because like it was really a good thing for me to focus on and just like be consistent with. And I feel like you always need something that you're in love with to be consistent at. Yo, I'm doing brushes for this makeup look, and I usually don't do brushes. I'm a sponge girl, so yeah, hopefully I know how to do it. But where do I shop at? I shop at places like Lioness, Addicted. Addicted is good because they usually have sales and you can get really cute things for affordable prices. Granted, some things may be like unnecessarily overpriced. It's not even overpriced. It's like, for example, getting a pair of sweatpants that you could get at Walmart for $10. You're gonna get there for like $30. You know what I mean? Places like that. Where else do I shop? I mean, when it comes to clothing, I think those are like my top two: Addicted and Lioness for sure. For sure ski. When it comes to accessories like jewelry, things like that, bags, shoes, Essence is a really good one. Essence and Farfetch, chef's kiss. But when it comes to like certain, I'm usually like, I'm trying to find a good deal on certain things because you know what I mean. It's not every day you want to blow a bag for no reason. So it's like, if I'm really, like, for example, I was eyeing these diesel heels that I wanted, and I was eyeing them for like 3 months, and I kept on looking for where would have the best deal on it, and lo and behold, I found them on Essence for like, was it like 200? It was so cheap compared to what I originally saw, and I was like, if I liked it after 3 months, I still want the shoe. So I ended up getting it for myself for like during that Essence sale, I think. And yeah, it's cute. But Essence is my baby. But honestly, I'll just Google what I want to buy and just buy it from wherever has the best deal. It could be Nordstrom, it could be Saks, you know what I mean? And I used to be a really good like vintage designer thrifter girl, but the way I started, I was just blowing money on that. Like it was bad. Like it wasn't bad, but I would just easily be spending 200, 300, like just because it's vintage. I'm like, hey, I have to chill. So I want to get back into it, but like in moderation. And another thing is, it's also like a job. It's a task because it's not easy to just find freaking good vintage finds. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to get back into it. But thrifting in person, try. I don't know. That one is really hard. Like it's only when I'm bored out of my butt crack mind that I'm gonna go thrifting in person, because that stuff is hard. And like for the average person that doesn't have a 9-to-5, a clothing brand, and do content, yes, actually just take out the clothing brand. If you have a job and you do content, perfect, go thrifting. But I have a clothing brand, and y'all, that takes so much work. I'm a designer, like it's just a lot. I wish I could thrift more though. Like no shade to thrifting or anything. I wish I could do it more. But babe, that thing is time consuming. Like if you want to find some good pieces, you need to spend minimum 2-3 hours in a thrift store. And that's one thrift store. And people be going to like 3 in a day. Babes, eat all me. Eat all me. I realized I haven't even been showing y'all the product, but don't knock my Tarte concealer. This is the one I'm using. Ew. It's Shape Tape in Tan Sand. So, but yeah, those are the places that I usually shop at. And like I don't mind, and I enjoy like finding new small brands to shop at too. Like I'm all for it. I support, because I would want someone to support me too. So, and like y'all gotta be like, people gotta understand, like I know some of these small brands may seem really expensive, but it's because the clothes are being made sustainably. They may not be sustainable material, but they're being made sustainably. So that's about it, y'all. That's about it. And when it comes to like, okay, Pretty Little Thing and like Shein, and I really don't like shopping there too much, but realistically, people buy basics from there. Like if I want a basic tee, basic tank cami, like one color cami, basics, something like my basics, I'll like whenever I need to do like a basics re-up, like maybe like once a year, I'll go and check those places for stuff like that. But realistically, like I don't really shop at Shein because like I have an irritational fear of going out and somebody has the exact same outfit as me. And child, everybody shops at those places, so it's like that's another reason why I also started making, because maybe I don't want to be just going out and wearing the same thing as everybody. I need to give standout. I need to give she is looking good. Okay, next a question. Well, hold on, before we get into the next question, I'm gonna set this, and let me show you what product I got to set this. Yo, I've been wanting to try the One Size pink powder for so long, and I finally got my hands on it. And I got the travel size because it was gonna be my first time trying it, and I be traveling, child, or at least want to. So I wanted to get something I could easily travel with. Look. Okay, so I said, I love you, Naija babe. How do you stay confident even during turbulent times? First of all, I love you more. I love you the mostest. But how do I stay confident during tough times? Like, that's such a really good question. Because, and by tough times, I'm just gonna assume you mean turbulent times in your personal life. And that is such a good question. Like I said, confidence is something that I used to struggle with a lot. And sometimes whenever something tough is happening in my life, that voice in my head of, you know, that, I don't want to say devil, but that, you know, that evil sound in my head will bring up the fact that you're not confident, like you're not good enough, you shouldn't be doing, you know, you shouldn't be here, like, you know, that voice. Should I have put on this first? You guys, I'm still learning how to do liquid makeup. This is a Charlotte Tilbury highlight. But yeah, that voice will sometimes come back, be talking to me crazy. It's a work in progress when it comes to confidence. Some days you're gonna feel on top of the world, and some days you're gonna feel beneath the earth. And this roller coaster of emotions can even happen in a matter of a day. Do you understand? Like, you can wake up in the morning energized, motivated, somewhere midday, somewhere at 3 p.m. it just goes down. Do you understand? So like, for a turbulent time to happen, that means there was a good time. Do you understand? And when there was a good time, I'm sure you were more confident. And for you to have even gotten to that good time, that good part, there was a level of confidence that you had to get there. So it's like, that confidence needs to come back. It shouldn't be knocked down by whatever tough thing is going on in your life right now, because there's a reason that you even got that to that happy point in the first place. Do you understand? Like, not everyone's gonna be happy. So for you to even have gotten there, somewhere where you could have had happiness at one point, our confidence at one point is what should keep you going. When it comes to that, personally, I feel like the confidence game is a huge mind thing. Like, it's a serious mind game. Do you understand? Okay, I'm not even gonna use this today. The thoughts in your head, I don't know why, but it's easier to think bad thoughts than it is to think good thoughts. But you have to like think about those bad thoughts as bubbles coming into your mind, and they pop and it's a bad thought. Bubbles pop and it's a bad thought. When you see that bad thought coming, pop that bubble before it can even get to you and pop on your head. Do you understand? I hope that was a good analogy. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna use for blush. One size. I'm a one size girl, but this is how the blush palette looks. So cute. Don't play with me. But the next question says, when are you coming to London? Girl, I was supposed to come this year because I was there last summer and I had the time of my life. Okay, when I tell you that trip was life-changing, like, because I went there solo and I just linked up with people that I was like, all right, y'all want to link? Like, it wasn't anything serious. It was so unplanned. Like, and that's kind of how I like to roll with vacations, like just unplanned, let's vibe. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it was in London. But I want to come back soon. Like, but I know London's just really lit during the summer. So it's like, if you pass that summertime, summer and Christmas, I heard. And if you're already past that time, baby, I got news for you. It's gonna be brick ice cold. So let's shoot for next summer. Okay, hopefully I can be there. Is this blush enough? Y'all think it's enough? I don't know. Okay, it looks enough. And I put blush on my forehead too, because someone said, how did you start your brand? I started off with posting videos on Twitter during the pandemic, or just, yeah, that 2020 era, and it was just videos of me making clothes. And as soon as I posted that, I made an Instagram account because it was kind of blowing up. And the Instagram account, this looks gray. Anyways, the Instagram account was called Danny's Pieces. Shout out to the ones that remember. But it wasn't even supposed to be like a clothing brand per se. I was just gonna do like custom little outfits for people. And yeah, I kind of had to tap into like why I even wanted to do it. But I was just literally, and when it comes to like funds and everything, I was just using my savings. Like, I was just taking money out of my savings, buying fabric, putting it into the brand, and then using the money that I got from the sales and putting that back into the brand and just recycling. And if I needed more money for marketing, I'm still using my savings. You know what I mean? Because like, it'll get to a point where the brand is supporting itself. But at the moment, it's like, if I need, obviously I'm recycling the money, but if I need a little bit more, I'll tap into my own personal funds. Okay, this is a really interesting question, which said, do you get fashion brand deals given that you're a fashion designer with your own brand? When I think about it, no. I don't think I've gotten one. Like, I haven't even gotten like giftings. You know what I mean? And maybe brands see that as like a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? But like, that's interesting to think about. Because I would like to get clothing brand deals, but not all. That's another thing. Like, I think it's also really hard because I want to get clothing brand deals, but I don't want to get clothing brand deals from Shein or anything. Like, I want to get clothing brand deals from Essence, Farfetch, places like that, that have those bigger brands there. And obviously it's a work in progress type of situation. So I'll get like beauty brand emails, I'll get everything under the sun email, even yeah, definitely wig, like wig emails. Maybe they see it as a conflict of interest, but if anything, if you're smart, you would give me stuff so I could give my followers that are into fashion as well, and not just my, do you know what I mean? But hey, it's a dog eat dog world. Oh, I didn't even show y'all my lip liner. Y'all, it's just a random lip liner from the Beauty Supply. I really don't even know what to tell y'all. Now I'm using this Beauty Supply store lip gloss. This one is so good. But yeah. Okay, these questions keep coming as I'm filming, but I got one more question right as I'm done, but I'm gonna answer it. And she said, how were you able to find a local seamstress? And I found a local seamstress through these alteration and tailor shops. So for example, just look up alteration shop or tailors near me and go in there and ask them, hey, can you make this sample from scratch? Or hey, what do I need to come with? Can you make patterns? Can you make what, like, because you can go find a pattern maker and then bring it to them and then bring the fabric and they'll do it. So I found like a local one to me, I found a local one to me, and that's kind of the person that's been, you know, making my stuff. But it is so expensive. That's another thing. Like, and I think I'm gonna switch from it just cause like the price, the cost is crazy. It's insane. So it's really up to you and what you can do. But personally, I don't know. I'm just still in the confusion state with that. But that's the way I did it. So I hope that helps. But yeah, those are the questions I wanted to answer today. Thank you guys so much for sending me questions. I feel like I should do these like every couple of months, like maybe every 2 months. What do y'all think? Or every 3 months? I don't know. Let me know if y'all like these questions. And be sure to follow me on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye.